Right, so this is night 3 because the last night here in the garden, clouds come in as usual and I had to pack it all away. So we've got another clear sky. It's supposed to be clear all night, so this is night 3. So what I'm going to show you how to do here using the ASIAIR, because the last framing of the target I'd adjusted it slightly. So in order to carry on in exactly the same position, instead of going here to the target area next to the word go, because that would just take it to the target position what the ASIAIR gives you. So because I've moved it slightly to make sure you go back to the exact same position, if you go up here to the USB pen where the image has been stored and then go into image management, click on auto run and lights, and then SH2240, that's the target. So then all I have to do now is just click on the last one, and down the bottom here you've got where it says go to. So if I click on that, I can now go to that exact same position. So I hit go to, and the mount is now slewing to that exact same position as the last image was taken. Right, so it's just plate solving that now. It's going to take a test shot and plate solve. It will center the target, and then I can have a look at it and just check that I'm happy with it. It's saying that it's moved slightly. Yeah, go to adjust. Let's have a look at that. Right, it's very slightly out, but I'm okay with that. I'm not going to change the rotation of that. That's not enough to worry about. Okay, so I'm going to set the guiding going. Let's start that off. While that's doing the calibration, I'm going to go into the auto run and set that up. Here comes Darwin. Hello, puss. Hello, mate. Right, let's go into auto run. I think I'm going to run it till about midnight. 606, game 100, 18. We're going to shut down ASIAIR, go to home on completion. So we'll go back. So that's now ready to hit start, which I won't do just yet because I want the guiding to finish. I will run an autofocus because I haven't focused it since the last session, and I want to make sure that it's perfectly in focus, and I've got it set to refocus after meridian flip and every hour. And to be honest, in this cold weather, and it is cold, it's going to get below 0, you do really need to keep an eye on the focus because the drop in temperature will actually have an effect on your focus. So I've got it set to refocus every hour. Anyway, let's just see how this calibration is doing. That's doing okay, so we'll just give it a minute and then I'll get it focused. Right, so the guiding is complete, and now I'm going to run an autofocus and then I will start the session. Right, I'm going to leave this rig running all night now. It's just before midnight and it's about -2, so I'm going to get in and leave this going, and hopefully in the morning we'll have some nice data. So look, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, I've got a really interesting video coming up. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this next one. It's a nice spiral barbed galaxy which is over 50 million light years away, and that's NGC 3718. But more interestingly is a group of galaxies which is in the same frame, and they are over 425 million light years away. So to put it into perspective, that's over 200 million years before the dinosaurs even walked on the earth. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the little bell, then you won't miss when I upload that video. It is so cold out here, very slippery. Right, I'm just going to let that finish. There's 1 minute left of that 10-minute sub, and then I'm going to change targets to, I think it's IC 2177. Let's just check on that. Yeah, IC 2177. That's the Seagull Nebula. The time is now, it's about 20 to 9, so it's going to be around 24 degrees. I'm hoping I'm hoping I can shoot over the top of the observatory walls. Right, the dew strap is on. I had a slight issue yesterday, or last night. The dew strap on the main scope didn't come on. So I think I lost most of my subs, well, certainly towards the end of the session anyway, because obviously it just started to freeze up and ice went right across the end of the scope. So yeah, that wasn't a great success, but it's on. Yeah, it's on, which is good. Okay, that's finished. So I'm gonna stop that. Let's come out of auto run. We'll go into preview, and you just put in the coordinates here. So right, targets. Go to search, and then we'll type in IC 2177, and it has come up. So let's click on that. We'll highlight it. Now we'll hit go to, and we'll see just how low that is. I think that might be a bit low. Oh, I don't know, it's so close. Oh yes, that is literally skimming the top of the walls. Turn this light off because it's reflecting off the wall of the observatory. Has it found it? It has found it. Let's have a look. Let's click on this little icon, bottom left hand corner, framing tool. There it is. Now I'm going to adjust that. If you see what I do here, I want the target to be higher up in the frame. So if I just move it up like that. So I'm putting it where I want in the red box. I want it about there. I think that's nice framing, yeah, about there. Now if I hit go to, it will move it for me. Here we go, look. Bottom right hand corner, click go to, and it's now moving it into position for me. I mean, that is fantastic. So easy. I love the framing, that's great. This is 400mm, so that's sort of considered wide, or wide-ish anyway. But yeah, that looks great. So I'm so pleased I can get on it. So I've now got a good 2 hours on this target. Going to auto run. So 2 hours, that's 12. I'm going to be brave and go for 15. Don't know if I'll get it, but we changed the number from 25 to 15. Let's see what we get. Okay, and it's going to shut down and go to home, and I've got the EAF set to focus before each auto run. So all I've got to do is click start. Here we go. We'll confirm, shut down and go to home, and now it's kicked in the autofocus. So I'm just going to sit this back down here. I've got to be careful because I don't want any light to get on the end of the scope there, because it's so low. So I want to put that out, and then we'll come back and have a look later. Right, so the first 10-minute sub is in, and it's not looking too bad. Yep, that's okay, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is let this run, and I'll come back out and check it again later. Hopefully we'll get enough data to make a nice image. So I'll leave it running. I'm going to go in and warm up and get a coffee, I think. It's pretty cold out here. So I managed to get 2 images using the portable rig and the ASIAIR. First image was the Spaghetti Nebula, and that's SH2-240, and I got 8.5 hours on that. Second image was the Seagull Nebula, and that's IC2177, and I managed to get 7.5 hours on that. So big thanks to all of my subscribers and all of the support that I get, and I hope you liked the video, and as always I wish you all clear skies.